Today we're unboxing simplybook.me or Simply Book Me. This video is not sponsored by Simply Book, and all opinions expressed are purely my own. I'm Caleb Fortune with Trust Radius, and this first look will evaluate Simply Book by its pricing, compatibility, installation, user interface, resources, support, and reviews. To start off, what is simplybook.me? Let's go to trustradius.com. All right. So let's go down to our product details. What is simplybook.me? Simplybook.me is an online appointment booking system for small and mid-sized businesses. Larger corporations have the option to purchase the enterprise scheduling software, which supports businesses with widespread locations. It simplifies the booking process and enables businesses to market their services. Simplybook.me provides a centralized platform that automates online booking and client communication. This system provides support for expanding customer bases with scalable features. Simplybook.me makes designing a booking website simple, offering a variety of professional templates to reflect the brand. All right, looking over at pricing, they offer annual or monthly. So looking at the annual, you have the free plan, which includes 50 bookings, one custom feature, 5 users or providers, an admin app, no client app, booking website, booking widget, directory listing, no gift cards or coupons, no POS, no link, no HIPAA compliance. Moving on to basic is $8.25 a month, billed annually. Includes 100 bookings, has 3 custom features and 15 users or providers. It does include a client app, and it does include sales and POS and gift card. It does not include link removal and HIPAA. Then moving into standard, the most popular by their standards, whatever, is $24.90 a month. That's very weird that they dropped the other digit. Okay, 500 bookings included. That is 8 custom features, 25 users or providers, and then it does include HIPAA. It does not include link removal. You get that link removal with the premium plan. That is $49.90 a month, billed annually, with 2,000 bookings, unlimited custom features, and 50 users or providers. And this one actually upgrades the client app to be branded and does include link removal. Supposedly there's also like a larger plan, enterprise version of this, that you can go to and look at, but those are the basic plan options. They base things mostly off of like the bookings per month is what we're seeing for like the plan differences. Obviously there's a few features, custom features, which I don't know if custom features are super comparable to other apps, but if we want to really gauge pricing, let's look at some of their competitors. So looking at Acuity, they have emerging plan, which is $14 annually. So yeah, looking back, that is between like the basic and standard. That includes number of staff and locations. It includes 1. So I don't know if that's location or staff. That sounds complicated. Moving over towards the growing account is $23 per month. That's their most popular. It includes 6 staff or locations. They need to really clarify that. That kind of makes it hard to compare. But that $23 compared to our $24.90, if they are similar plans, that kind of makes sense. And then $45 for the powerhouse, which is 36 locations, premium 49. I don't know. It's hard to compare when like there's such different terminology. Moving over to Calendly, another competitor, billed annually, we see a free, always free plan, which includes 1 calendar connection per person. That seems a little bit more comparable. We have $8 for the essentials, which looking back again, $8.25 a month for their basic version. And that comes with 2 calendar connections. I don't know, how do they define a connection? I'm guessing like a connection for like a link or something. I don't know. $12 for the professional. So now we're really making a big difference. So 12 basis versus $24, so half the cost when you get into the professional area. And then teams are only $16. Wow. Calendly really prices to sell compared. $49 at the high end. I would think though that high end for Simply Book, based on their target audience, is a larger encompassing package compared to Teams. So I would bet that it has more features, has more coverage, and you would just be looking at an enterprise version of Calendly to kind of compete with just the largest plan, not even their enterprise version on that front. So it's kind of hard to like directly compare. It does kind of depend on your use case, but overall, I mean, Simply Book, seems to be more on the expensive side. So moving towards compatibility. Now this was something like SimplyBook actually could be a big point of contention. So we want to see integrations, right? Accept online bookings, notifications, client and admin app, custom features, like HIPAA compliance and stuff. Like I know they have a pretty good set of compliance standards. So that's awesome. Your own website, add a book now. Cool. WordPress, add to your WordPress website builders. Cool. On social media. I like the way they like, maybe you don't know all the ways you can use us. So while we're explaining our integrations, this is where like kind of the categories of the use case and like how it can look. So social media, video meetings, like that's amazing to me. Having that inside of a meeting, you know, you book your meeting, but subsequent meetings are a thing. Being able to have something like this in those places where you're working could be super helpful. Email marketing, MailChimp, Constant Contact, Active Campaign, cool. Moving to analytics and conversions, Google AdWords and analytics, awesome. CRM, Salesforce, Google Contacts, Infusionsoft, Message Desk. What other CRMs do we got? Wix, Honeybook. Okay, for our contractor crowd, that's huge. Zendesk, Excel. Not seeing some pretty big names. Fresh Sales, good. Am I just missing? Like, you'd think you would lead with like HubSpot, like Marketo. Okay, so that is concerning. Tave, cool. They have so many of them that they're covering, but like to not cover some of the largest as integrators, I'm guessing that means that they're probably competing with built-in like systems inside of some CRMs, like Pipedrive. I didn't see Pipedrive on the list. Payment processors, we got Stripe, PayPal, range of payment provider. That's not a name. Some of our big names are in there. Other integrations, Instagram photo sharing. Ooh, Facebook client information, Google Translate, MS Azure. I'm gonna say it right this time. Client login via social media, Outlook, and Google Calendar Sync. Compatibility is like solid. Let's move on to installation. Login. Let's get that final score. Thumbs up or thumbs down? I agree. Robot, sign up now. 14-day trial includes blah, 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 blah. Verify my email. Cool. All right, so we are loading now. Loading. All right. What's going on? I mean, this got to be browser-based, right? Are we loading? I can't tell if we're loading. I think we're loading. Okay. It was loading. For anyone here, it's like there was a loading bar that was supposed to load, but like didn't load. So we're loading now. Select your favorite look. Now we got a bunch of different looks. Jim, get swole. Got fashion, got writing. Yeah, let's choose a clean. I like the classic car look. That was kind of fun. You know, I'm not into cars, I'm into motorcycles. Just not really a car guy. Honestly, give me a hybrid that I can like not pay much for gas on. Okay, ouch, error. I'm sorry, that page is in another universe. Okay, well, this is not ideal. We have a weird loading page. We do this thing with our password, which gets us into choosing a theme. We choose our theme. It sends us to a weird page. We hit back and it does this stuff. Okay, now the loading thing's working right. Second time around. This could be just my experience. See the loading like up in the corner? I don't know. I'm holding a little bit of my like opinions back here. Okay, let's just say maybe it loaded wrong. So I click that. I'm not gonna overclick. We're just gonna like leave it. I'm going through their setup, so you can skip this. There's also a possibility, which now I'm wondering if I should have. Let's do distinct look. We like distinct. Favorite colors. Suggest features for you. Booking. Oh, that's just telling us. That's not an option. You can't undo any of these. This is just telling us what you get. How many service providers or employees do you have? So this will go on this plan 5+. Okay. How many services does your company provide? We provide 2 services. Only 2. If anyone tells you we do more, they're lying. They were misinformed. Magic button, and this is gonna get it all done. Hooray, you're set to go. Your booking website, go to settings. Let's open settings in a new tab. Let's open booking website here. Booking website, open hours. This could be like life-changing for small businesses that just have no technical knowledge of anything. I mean, it's basically like a website, right? Any small business that does like appointment-based services, that's fast and easy for you. Installation, a little bit of a hiccup with installation there. I'm not sure what that was. It makes me a little concerned to have to like enter in a password creation twice. It's a little goofy. That being said, like it's relatively short, you know, there's not too many screens. Moving into user interface. So obviously we have our booking page right now as is. Home reviews by my bookings. Show on map brings us down the page to that. Book now brings us to service 1. Let's get that final score. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Service 2 is just an hour of me blankly staring at you. And moving over, we have my bookings. So I'm guessing that's from the customer angle. What I have booked. Cool. Reviews. There are so many small businesses like contractors, chiropractor, haircut, boutique, things like that could use something like this, and that basically did it all for you. Social media integrations, like, you're solved. This could do a lot of great things. Looking at, we have our dashboard, bookings, booking this week, workload this week, revenue this week. Your current tariff is free. Visits per week. This is a very helpful dashboard. I like this. Good job. You can easily see what you're making. So yeah, they say they target like mid to large companies, but I'm like, this is like an all-included system for like a sole proprietor, like a small business. Like, this could be really beneficial to small businesses. And the pricing's not that bad for them either. Service providers, working schedules, website integrations, custom features, file uploader. Do you need to collect necessary information for your clients to be able to offer them the best service possible? The file uploader, Google Drive. Custom feature allows you to collect files, documents, or images from your clients upon booking or when your clients are signing up with you. Files can be up to 5 MB in size and are saved to your Google Drive. Depending on what service you're providing, you might need to collect like pictures of IDs, whatever else. If you're a vet, you might need to be like upload previous files that you have from your dog. I could see so many uses for Simply Book that I was kind of expecting this to be like a sales reps, like booking site, booking link management system, but that is really not what it is. Yeah, you can toggle on social media, Google Business. This can be like a full business management suite. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, no, this is awesome. Booking website QR code, which some people don't understand. So having it just built in makes it a lot easier for a lot of people. Gift cards, linebot, interesting. So this will like do a fake chat, I'm guessing, like popular features, essentially populate them. Client mobile app, book soon notification system, review management. This is cool. Mass emailing, so it's got emailing functions. Like, I'm digging this user interface. This is solid. Services, cool. This is where we can add services, drop services, hide services, cool. Reorder services. We start with 2, then we go 1. Video tutorial. Okay. Reports, booking details. All right, report on it. What do we got here? We got a bunch of stuff. Export it as a CSV, so it's just a nice little clean database. It's very clean UI. It's very functional. This looks great. Custom features is what I was curious about. Oh, so this is like a pick and choose. So when they give you like a certain number of custom features, that's kind of fun that they just have a list of modules, pretty much like a massive chunk of things. And this way you can kind of a la carte create what you need based on your plan and business needs. Like the simple just dial slide of this is so amazing. You have free ones, you have marketing suite, like notifications. I like that they're organized by like categories, so it's easier to kind of just quickly jump through things. I wish more companies would do this. I wish more companies would manage their features this way and leave it more up to the user. I'm sure there's some annoying limitations that would piss me off if I knew more specifically what I was trying to do, had a very specific goal, but no, this is really cool. Doing the settings, company information, directory listing, delete account, company opening hours, provider schedule, services schedule, designer settings. I was expecting this to be more like a booking link connected to a calendar, but it really is more than that. So I guess the one thing I would say is, based on this really is very different from what Calendly is, from my experience. And moving on to resources, we did see how on that one category, we had like that play button that kind of automatically brought us to like a video that was helping us. Yeah, so we've seen one resource. Is there video tutorials? Just takes us to YouTube plan. How niche are we? Okay, general setup, custom features, how to book. Okay, cool. So they have very granular resources available on YouTube, which is cool. Our blog, how's it organized? Resources, salon scheduling, how to choose the right one. Okay, so these aren't really what I would say resources. These are still blogs. These are very search heavy blogs. If I hit Simply Book Me with this symbol, the blog isn't the best from what I'm seeing. The blog could be definitely better organized. What is the helps, the fact I'm guessing, or how do I integrate? Yeah, so this is also really helpful resources. Okay, cool. Resources, actually very straightforward. I would say this is like a standard of what I expect to see. I like seeing it delineated before going to like some page that just dumps together video, blog, and like facts, being able to see it all just like as separate tabs ahead of time so I can self-select before I choose like which kind of resource I'm looking at. That's awesome. We're somewhat moving on to support now. Let's see it. That really depends on how they handle this message right now. All right, calling online representative. Is it going to give us bot responses initially, which most places do, and I actually don't necessarily hate. I don't harp on people for it. Nope, this put me in contact with a person immediately. Wow. So this is powered by Live Agent, which we also know is a great service. Just testing your response speed under 1 minute. That's fantastic. Yuri, thank you so much for being a good sport on this. Wow. Yeah, no, that was really fast. Okay, cool. Their chatbot is support. Like it is direct support, direct line. It's someone helpful. Maybe they can point you to resources, but really when it comes to it, like I like that that's only single purpose. I like that they have that extra effort to not push you somewhere that might not be helpful, because I have very rarely clicked on the blog post they recommend in any of these chatbots. So I love that. The chat actually directly contacts someone. We love Live Agent. That's awesome. I'm digging that that works like that, but let's say we have more detailed technical concerns that we don't necessarily want to do that. We go to Help Center, and Help Center does look like a mix of resources. Yes, this is more of a resource dump. Where's our contact us? Our main website, maybe? Contact us. Awesome. They give you their literal address. Cool. They give you support at simplybook.me. They do not give a phone number. They give a form, which is also helpful. So everything but a phone number, you know, I'm still digging it. No, this was still a win. Good job, guys. Like the quality of the live help does eclipse the fact that they don't have a phone number available for me. Finally, we're going to be moving into reviews. Let's jump and see what the reviews are looking like on Trust Radius. We have 18 positive reviews. We have 1 negative review. So not a ton of reviews to go off of, but 18 to 1 is a pretty solid ratio. Just to be the devil's advocate here against the software that I've been enjoying so far, let's look at the negative. Great in concept, absolutely tragic in practical application. Return on investment, driving my customers away, confusing, draining time I need to be spending actually building my business. For some people, this could be building your business. Almost nobody offers packages, which is why I chose them. I regret the choice. I'm still searching. Do you think offers packages? Do you think Simply Book Me delivers good value for price? No. Are you happy with their feature set? Yes. Did Simply Book live up to the sales and marketing promise? No. This makes me wonder, like, the software is rigid. I see that. That's where when I think about enterprise solution, medium to large, and like organizations, I struggle to think if this makes sense for them. And maybe I'm not seeing it right. Maybe I'm not seeing like the enterprise customization that they need. This to me, like the way the service is organized, the way it all works, the module systems, like everything to me says small business, scrappy, contractor, boutique, like, but not in a bad way. Like you made a very good tool that I think just really lends itself to that. But maybe for some reason they want to target larger organizations. I understand this review and that it does throw me a little bit, but otherwise, I mean, we do have a lot of positive reviews. Booking tool that's flexible. People like the SMS booking reminders, good selection of intake form templates, integrates directly with Google Calendar. Yeah, I mean, any software is going to do that, to be fair. Any like calendar promoted software. And if they don't, you shouldn't be looking at them. A little difficult to use at first. Navigation can be confusing. Help guides could be a bit more intuitive. Interesting. I wonder if they're talking about YouTube or blogs or facts. A lot of different places to look at. They give you a lot. Share calendar and open time with various APIs. So they like the integrations. They're big on that. Yeah, they do have a lot of integrations. Let's see what else we got here. Integrates social platforms, send out to reminders. So reminders and social platforms seem to be the big ones, which makes sense to me. These reviews are all positive for the most part, and people are enjoying the product. People like the feature set for sure. The massive amount of features and integrations, modules. Really cool to see. So without further ado, for our final scorecard, when it comes to pricing, simplybook.me is going to receive a thumbs down. And that really is just so I can put that note in there that I don't know if they are targeting the proper market. They're very much listed as targeting mid to large size organizations. They really just don't fit that mold. And I think they need to shift to more of a small business entrepreneurship track, because I think it makes a lot of sense for the module approach. The simplicity of SimplyBook, if you'll let me do it, just doesn't make sense. Looking at compatibility, though, I'm giving it a thumbs up, hands down. The amount of integration integrations, the ease of use, the way they explain compatibility inside of it, and it's browser based. So yeah, easy, thumbs up. Installation is definitely gonna be a thumbs up, despite that very odd, weird double password situation. That was kind of goofy. The loading screen bopping out was goofy, but we did get in. It was fairly easy. There were only a few pages of information to really put in to be able to just get a site up and going. So if you're a small business who's not tech savvy and you don't care about backgrounds and all that stuff, you just want something that works, boom. Like this could be life-changing for mom and pop shops. Moving on to user interface, ultimately it deserves a thumbs up as well. I mean, it's a friendly UI, it works, it's logical, the organization is logical. I had zero issues with the interface. Everything made sense to me. Moreover that, but connecting to our other categories of comparison, resources and support, like things function better than my standards even normally exist. Really speaking about that chat bubble, like specifically going to chat. That's awesome to see. Looking at resources, speaking of, it is definitely a thumbs up. That was video, facts, blogs, the fact that they delineate them, the fact that they compile them, they like serve them up in so many different ways that are so helpful. Maybe a guided tour or something if anyone from Simply Book watches this to consider in the future. I did notice that you have like the I'm an expert like method of like sign up, but that I really would consider that installation, not necessarily use. A guided use tour as like a button option that maybe pops up like for a first time user would be a cool thing to consider. Looking at support, I give them a definite thumbs up as well. Yuri, you're awesome, kick ass. You popped up within a minute. It was less than a minute from message first sent to your response in a chat bubble. They don't have a phone number, but they literally give you their address. They give you a form fill for email. They give you their email. They give you everything but the phone. Yeah, so obviously there's room for improvement. Consider some kind of support line, whether it's a managed service provider that can do it for you. Finally, when we look at user reviews, it is a clear thumbs up to me. 18-1. People that buy the product and obviously met the intended use of it versus I think that one negative we saw, like this was not the right tool for them and they were not able to suss that out beforehand. But those that are using it, love the tool, give it very high ratings, and that stands to reason with our first impression. Like, it makes sense. It's a cool looking tool and everything operated the way I expected to, and I think they went above and beyond in a lot of different categories. With 6 thumbs up and only 1 thumbs down, it is no surprise that I will be giving SimplyBook.me an overall thumbs up. If you happen to use SimplyBook.me, Calendly, Acuity, or some other scheduling or booking software or service, let us know about your experience in the comments, and definitely let us know if we missed the mark on SimplyBook.me. Thanks for watching. As always, like and subscribe for more, and head over to trustradius.com for detailed reviews, comparisons, and software alternatives.